they run in the championship. Right, to the extraordinary story of the football hooligan who's turned his back on a life of violence, thuggery, vandalism and arrests to become a pastor in a Christian church in Bristol. Not only that, the club who banned him from their terraces in the 1980s has welcomed him back as the chaplain. And his schedule has been to meet Dave JEALS.
St James's Church is a focus for a hard-pressed area in Bristol, and its pastor is there for everyone.
The way I see church should be at the centre of every community, and not just for kind of Sundays. I think the whole thing for me about God is that God is in everything.
It's also an unconventional place. Well, it's not if you love God and love Bristol Rovers.
That's actually Chris Lyon's body when he was with us. I took his head off. The sort of colour scheme of the church is fairly Rovers dominant as well, so we've got kind of a blue cross and a white background.
How does God know which side he's on if there's chaplains praying on both sides?
I blue, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
Dave also tends to another flock as chaplain at the club he loves. Good bunch?
Yeah, there's some good lads. It's a great squad, great bunch of boys.
On training days, what are you doing as far as helping them?
Collecting balls.
You're the ball boy?
Yeah, I'm the oldest ball boy I think in the football league.
There is a pastoral need, you feel?
Yeah, definitely. You know, I think everyone just needs someone to be able to just listen and maybe impart a little bit of wisdom now and again as well.
But this is a far cry from Dave's youth, filled with hate as a football hooligan.
I ended up being more and more involved, really. I got arrested at the ground, I think it was like 4 times in one season, and it was 3 times in the away end. We'd go into the away end and a little mob of us and it would all kick off.
His Rovers days were over, but there was an alternative.
I started watching England, and I managed to get locked up in quite a few different countries watching England because it was just, I found there were so many more boys that wanted to kick off.
Dave says he plumbed the depths during the European Championships in '92 in Stockholm.
I whacked this guy and he went down in a little kit and ran off up the road. And as we came back down the road, the guy I hit and put down, there was a guy just stamping on his head and he was unconscious, and it was like a rag doll, and I just thought, no, it's not about this or whatever, it's, you know, what he's doing. I just felt really terrible about it, to be honest. It just really affected me because I thought this guy could have been dead. And so I phoned my mum and I said to her, oh, you know, you might send me your prayers for me, would you? And she said, actually, I don't want anything else to do with you. And I said, what are you talking about? And she said, I've seen what you've done. It's been on the news everywhere.
The victim recovered, but the consequences of his actions have never left Dave.
Still now, I kind of remember things that, and I just think, oh man, why did I do that? That was just a random act of evil, really. It's just horrible. Yeah.
Dark, dark days followed. Then a series of events saw him challenged to visit a church. At a service, the offer of help he received confused him at first.
About 10 minutes before the end of the service, I had all these emotions come up and just kind of felt like I was crying. I was thinking, oh, I'm not going to let these mugs see that I'm going to cry. What was going through my mind was, is there a God, or shall I break this bloke's nose? So I was thinking, I'm just going to nut him, I'm going to knock him out. I said, so what have I got to do then? And he said, just pray. And I said, well, I don't really know how you do that. What do you do? And he said, just talk to God. And I did, and they prayed for me. And from that second on, I knew there was a God. I just knew. I can't change the past, I can only change the future.
He's making amends in so many ways, and with Bristol Rovers too. But on match day, their chaplain is just another fan.
You know, to be completely banned of not being able to come anywhere near a football ground, to be involved in the inner workings of your club, it's a dream. It's incredible.
All headed into into the air by Wimbledon. Takara then comes off his chest. Borghammer into the box. Low effort. Off the post.
I think there's room for improvement.
What was the old Dave Zeal said about that?
I couldn't possibly say on camera.
Low ball to Norburn. It bubbled just in front of him, but he still finds Takara. There's the turn and shot into the goal! It's got to get Bristol Rovers the lead.
I did get a little bit excited, it must be said.
Full time, Rovers 1, Wimbledon 0.
Oh, it was late, but the 3 points, just what we needed. Bit of football, bit of God, can't go wrong really.